BBC's EastEnders fans are astounded by the unrecognizable appearance of Reiss off-screen. Johnny Freeman, who portrays the character, surprises viewers with his stylish look contrasting his on-screen persona. Fans express shock and admiration, igniting discussions and speculation over plot twists in the long-running soap opera. BBC EastEnders fans gobsmacked over Reiss' unrecognizable off-screen appearance. EastEnders fans have been left stunned and in a state of lust after uncovering a dashing photo of a usually scruffy star. Fans of the long-running BBC soap opera will be well aware of the character Reiss, the dowdy accountant who shuffles around the square wearing cardigans, heavy knits, and glasses. But many have been unprepared to see snaps of the man behind the character, Johnny Freeman. Away from Albert Square, Johnny is almost unrecognizable from his on-screen alter ego as he doesn't wear glasses and has a less receding hairline. Soap fans have been left gobsmacked after seeing images of the actor out of character, sporting designer stubble, thicket hair, and more contemporary clothing. Snaps of the star have gone viral, with many soap fans left lusting after the actor. Taking to social media, one fan gushed over the image, writing, "Very handsome, should have kept him like that." Another fan wrote, "OMG, so different." A third commented, "OMG, he is so good-looking, he looks so different in real life." While another EastEnders fan remarked, "What a difference, shocker." Johnny has been involved in some dramatic storylines since coming to Albert Square as Reiss in November 2022. He joined the cast as a nephew of Dot Branning, played by the late June Brown, and has bonded with Sonia Jackson, played by Natalie Cassidy. Johnny also works as a stand-up comedian as well as an actor, and has starred in other TV shows including Holly City, MI High, and Silent Witness. Speaking about joining EastEnders to the Radio Times, Johnny previously said, "In terms of my first day, it's not filmed in sequence, and in my very first scene I met Richard the director and Natalie. And, yeah, I found myself by Albert Square, standing over a car with the Queen Vic behind Sonia from EastEnders. So I thought it was pretty surreal. That's pretty much the weirdest introduction to any job anyone could ever have." His plot lines have involved having a secret wife who had been receiving end-of-life care in a hospice, and more recently trying for a child with Sonia. Meanwhile, EastEnders fans have been on edge since Christmas after an explosive murder plot was hatched. Viewers watched in horror as Linda Carter fatally stabbed Keanu Taylor with a carving fork in a dramatic attempt to stop him from strangling Sharon Watts. Sharon, along with Stacey Slater, Kathy Cotton, Denise Fox and Suki Panesar have been trying to cover up the killing and hid the body in the ruins of Kathy's cafe. However, the truth won't stay buried for long and Keanu's body is soon to be uncovered. Theories have flown over who could be jailed for the character's death, with some fearing Linda will go down for the crime, but others suspect the Six will frame someone else for his death. EastEnders Sonia Fowler to get bad news in baby story. Sonia Fowler is set to get bad news amid her baby storyline on EastEnders. The BBC soap has recently been exploring an IVF storyline for Sonia and partner Reiss as the pair face a number of hurdles in their quest to have a baby. This includes a long waiting list for treatment due to Sonia being a mother already, and next week the couple will endure yet another setback. In the new scenes, Sonia speaks with excitement to Whitney about her IVF journey in the Vic. Later on, she and Reiss go to their embryo implantation appointment, though Sonia is left disappointed by a revelation from the doctor. What is she told? In other EastEnders news, the soap recently confirmed the exit of Ben Mitchell from the soap, with star Max Bowden breaking his silence this week on his departure. Well guys, it's that time. It's been one hell of a ride. Thanks for taking Ben to your hearts and allowing my version into your lives, he wrote on Instagram. I had an amazing 5 years at EastEnders and learned a hell of a lot about myself and the craft I love so dearly. It got me through some very hard personal times and I will be forever grateful. The actor continued, I really will never be able to thank everybody for the support enough, because the fans of the show are so passionate, caring and invested, it enables us as actors to want to keep going and always be better. So I really do from the bottom of my heart appreciate every single person who has sent any sort of positivity my way over the last 5 years. I love you all. BBC EastEnders fans point out huge clue: David Wicks is returning 30 years after debut. EastEnders viewers are predicting an incredible comeback from David Wicks 29 years after the troublemaker first appeared in Walford. During Wednesday's trip to Albert Square, Priya Nandrahart was enjoying dinner with potential lover Martin Fowler at Walford East. As the pair got to know each other more, they both talked about their past. The market trader opened up about his family history, including his brother Mark and cousin Ian Beale, but he then mentioned David Wicks. Martin explained how Ian and his other cousin David inherited the fruit stall from Pete Beale, Ian's dad, and sold it back to Martin. David was a major character in EastEnders after joining the soap back in 1993. He's the son of Pat Evans and Pete Beale, and is Ian Beale's half-brother. He is the dad of Bianca Jackson, Joe Wicks and Karen Wicks. His first ever appearance showed him attending his dad's funeral, after Pete died in a car crash just 2 weeks before. But David disappeared in 1996, but made a surprise but brief return in 2012 to see his mum Pat, who was dying. Pat passed away in David's arms, and David decided leave for New Zealand shortly after her funeral and hasn't been seen since. The mention of David Wicks instantly sparked a frenzy online, with fans of the BBC show predicting his return. Taking to X, one person wrote, "David Wicks Claxon. Bring him back." A second said, "Need David Wicks to come home and finally do right by AR Carol, then they can leave happily X." A third chimed in with, "Mark and David mentions today classic stans are winning." EastEnders reveals Martin Fowler's return to Walford after on-screen break. EastEnders has confirmed that Martin Fowler's return scenes will air later this month. Martin has been name-checked in the latest set of official EastEnders teaser spoilers for upcoming episodes. Viewers last saw Martin on January 22 when he headed off to Australia to support his sister Michelle, who was recovering from an operation. EastEnders' newly released short spoilers cover episodes airing on Monday, March 18, Tuesday, March 19, Wednesday, March 20, and Thursday, March 21. These tease a dilemma for Martin and a potential new love interest. Monday, March 18. The Fox Brannings and Slaters congregate for a barbecue. George struggles on his birthday, and Jean asks a big favor of Linda. Tuesday, March 19. Martin has a dilemma, Kathy intervenes in somebody else's problems, and Jade pleads with Dean. Wednesday, March 20. Jade's fundraiser takes place, Honey is on the warpath, and Lauren's birthday plans falter. Thursday, March 21. Real life, James,
bye,
who plays Martin, took a short break from EastEnders late last year to appear in a Christmas pantomime. He played the prince in the musical version of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs at the Aylesbury Waterside Theatre. The soap stars will not be taking pantomime breaks this Christmas, as show bosses want key cast to be involved in the filming for the 40th anniversary episodes, which air in February 2025. EastEnders return confirmed for Nadine Keller in J. Brown's story. EastEnders will reintroduce Nadine Keller for another short stint, Digital Spy can confirm. Jazzy Phoenix has reprised her role as Nadine for upcoming scenes featuring J. Brown. Nadine appeared in the show in September and October last year, while Jay was grieving for his late wife Lola. Jay formed a connection with Nadine because of her resemblance to Lola, but this sparked concern among his loved ones. Nadine was a sex worker, and Jay asked her to be a non-sexual sleeping companion while he was struggling without Lola. Their connection grew further, culminating in Jay starting to take drugs like Nadine. EastEnders fans will see Nadine again when she pays a visit to Jay in Albert Square. A show insider told Digital Spy, Jay was in a dark place when he met Nadine, but things got even worse once they were involved. When Jay realized that he needed to sort his life out, he cut Nadine out, and they've not been in touch since. Why Nadine is back remains to be seen. Jazzy has already started filming her new scenes as Nadine and will be back on screen in April. Speculation over a possible return for Jazzy started earlier today, March 18, when she posted a picture on Instagram showing her with Patsy Kensit, who played Lola's mum Emma Harding. Some fans shared theories that Nadine and Emma could feature in scenes together, but Digital Spy understands that there are no plans for Emma to return at the moment. Jamie Borthwick, who plays Jay, praised Jazzy in an exclusive chat with Digital Spy last year. He told us at the time, Jazzy, who came in to play Nadine, is great. She was fantastic, and she was really aware of Danielle's space. She was like, I don't want to be treading on anyone's toes. But she was fantastic, shout out to her. Please subscribe our channel.